So my name is Mark Araujo, and I'm a co-founder of Equitable Food Systems. For my day-to-day, I'm the Community Engagement Manager for the Boston Food Forest Coalition, and we're building edible parks across the city of Boston.
My name is Andrea Catania. I was a grad student here at BU. I just graduated earlier this year. I was in the gastronomy program at Met, where I focused on food policy.
Our project is called Culinary Commons, where we're trying to bring public kitchens to the city of Boston. Public kitchens are essential societal infrastructure. Think publicly accessible kitchen space that families, students, really anybody could come, could learn how to cook, could share a meal, could learn about nutrition, could think about food justice and organize for food justice. So public kitchens and our design framework that I always call out is rooted in love, care, joy, compassion. It's not about direct services or feeding the needy, right? Or public meaning poor, but it's really celebrating the beauty of food. It's really coming in with that notion of yes. So during the summer, folks are, hey, I want to make chapati, and I'm like, okay. What do you need to make that happen?
When a food lens is applied, a lot of things become visible. Food's a great way into a lot of other conversations because it touches so many different kinds of topics. So, can you eat avocado toast without talking about cartels? Probably, but that is a part of the conversation.
I think as everything becomes more privatized and individualized and we're on our phones or we're at home and there's a ton of social isolation after, the pandemic, and there's less and less places where you can just go and gather for free and just meet people, meet your neighbors, talk to folks.
Public kitchens are about reimagining social life through the lens of food. So a public kitchen is a space that's free and open to the public. It's a shared communal kitchen space where people can come to enjoy food programming, they can eat together, cook together. Some of it is programmed where you can come to classes, things like that, and some of it is just open to the public.
We work in the food space, we're advocates for food justice, and there's not a lot of places where you can go for free food programming. So I always ask the question, where did you learn how to eat? Where did you learn how to cook? It's mostly at home. If you have a home or something that you consider a home, maybe you go to school and had that kind of education, but there's no real places where we gather around.
So one of the things we think about a lot is who is the user of the public kitchen, and the short answer is that it's everyone. So there are people who may be unhoused or they may be living in a shelter nearby who can come utilize this space as a kitchen. There are folks that live over here in dorms that don't have a lot of kitchen space who are looking to cook together. There's you and I who want to come and learn to make pickles together on the weekend, and so we go to the public kitchen and we learn to make pickles. There are older adults, older ladies in the neighborhood that want to make pupusas for people. They come, they use the space, we make pupusas. So you can see in that the user is highly dependent on what they bring to this space. They are the ones that are creating the space.
So we started this project in 2023. We collaborated with the Design Studio for Social Intervention, doing 7 pop-ups across the city of Boston. This past summer, 2024, we did a 3-month-long public kitchen activation in Upham's Corner in Dorchester. It was open 3 days a week, 3 to 7 p.m. We had food poetry slams, we had chop challenges, we had facilitated demos, hands-on demos.
Ideally, in the future, there is a food system that is truly more just. Public kitchens are not the answer to that, they're an answer to that. They center food justice and other forms of intersectional justice in a way that can help us move toward that future.
Hope for public kitchens is that it's a hub and spoke model, right, where there's a public kitchen in every neighborhood in Boston. So in Allston Brighton, there'll be a public kitchen. In Dorchester, both upper, mid, and lower Dorchester, there's a public kitchen there. It just becomes widespread across the city of Boston. And then our hopes too are to bring public kitchen to other places. We actually have a project this summer in Mexico City to build a public kitchen and prototype a public kitchen in Mexico City.
And so in the short term, this kind of funding, as a part of this competition specifically, will be able to help us with the next phase of Public Kitchen, which is to be able to have programming, to pay activators, to purchase local food, to do some of those next small steps that lead to the larger steps and lead to the larger implications of what public kitchens could mean for society.